up, guys? It's Tay checking in for another episode of the Lowdown. Still kind of working from home here in Salt Lake City, so I'm a little bit limited in terms of like what stuff I actually have here to talk about. I have most of my ski gear is actually at the shop at the moment, but today I wanted to kind of talk about something that I won't be doing, which is traveling to Europe for a Telemark festival after we close the shop. Travel's not happening this year, but I want to give you kind of my quick tips on what I do when I am traveling overseas for skiing. So I kind of roll with a 2-bag system. So I've got a ski bag here. This one is the douche bag. Has a pretty sweet little like connect system here. It rolls out nice and small for me, so I can store it up at home. But so in here I'm gonna go, skis and poles and most of my ski equipment and most of my clothing. I'm going to stuff all in that ski bag, try and keep it under that 50-pound weight limit. And then in the backcountry bag, so for this, I kind of convert it to my travel bag for, just going through airports and stuff. So I've got, laptop in there, camera gear probably. I've got my extra chargers and stuff like that. Maybe a book or whatever I'm gonna do to keep myself busy while I'm flying for 12 hours or something like that. But I strap my boots to my backpack. So for me, the boot is kind of the most critical and most personal, I guess, not personable, most personal item of ski gear. Like, I could rent some skis if I had to, but I really don't want to have to rent boots. Like, I want my boots with me because, if you're checking a bag, there's always a chance that stuff gets lost or maybe doesn't show up right on time. I've been pretty lucky. I usually ended up buying my ski bag at the airport. That's always nice. But in the event of if I didn't have my ski bag, I've got my boots and I can kind of hopefully figure out everything else, borrow a jacket from some friends or something like that. But I've got my boots on me, and then when I do get to the destination, then this will convert to the ski bag. So, standard backcountry bag, and get all my avalanche gear in there, get some water, get some sunscreen, get some stuff like that. So it's kind of dual purpose, which I like. So we'll go ski bag for most all my clothing and everything, and then in here, the only pieces of clothing that I'm going to put in here is going to be an extra pair of socks and underwear and maybe a couple toiletries, so that if I do lose the ski bag, I can at least change my socks and change my underwear, hopefully for a day or two before the skis show up. And then the other kind of things, I just grabbed a couple of the other items of kind of stuff that I usually roll with. So that's a gimbal for the GoPro follow cam shots. That's my other camera, extra hard drive, and then travel adapters and stuff. So that converts the standard US plug to a couple different ones. And then I also do a little, this piece actually pops out, and I've got a couple other different clips for traveling to other parts of the world, but that one's for Europe, and that one's just a USB charger, so I can kind of charge up my phone. These usually live in my backpack, which is power banks and stuff, so kind of two ones, just this one's small and nice to have as extras. So, if stuff does end up getting lost, I've got some extra chargers or something like that. You just never know what's going to go on with travel. So anyway, those are kind of my quick tips on how I roll through on traveling. So it's, again, ski bag is most everything, but I got the boots to the backpack. And then, that's, I don't know. I mean, lots of stuff. I didn't really have have time this week to pack everything up and give you like what my full travel kit looks like. But that I think is my biggest pro tip is figure out a way to keep your boots with you, so you don't have to rent ski boots if your bag gets lost. Thanks for checking out this week's episode of Lowdown. We're kind of transitioning into summer mode here at the Freeheel Life, so I probably won't be doing these regular updates weekly with you till the fall. But if you guys ever have any questions or anything, whether you want to reach out to the Freeheel Life channels or my personal pages, I'm always happy to answer questions or anything like that. It's been a lot of fun getting going on these first few episodes of the Lowdown, and then I can't wait to be back in the fall. So stay tuned, stay happy, stay healthy.